what happened? Look at all these big tillage tools and we got the smallest one here. She's a beaut. And she's not ours. So this thing has what you call narrow transport mode, where we have to jack this thing up and spin these tires around and lock them in line, even though they wiggle quite a lot still, I think, from wear and tear. But while we're here, we're going to go ahead and discuss this. So this is strictly a demo unit. We pretty much were just talking to the guys here at H&R AgriPower about buying a tillage tool. Actually, we were talking about buying this one. So we are looking for a tillage tool, and we're looking for pretty much a vertical tillage tool. And this is what you call a, a stock chopper? This is what you call a turbo chopper, where it's got your straight blades, it's got some baskets that are really sharp for rolling, and then you run into some fingers and another set of baskets. This is really made just like for during the fall to go through and chop your corn stalks up, where we wanted something that can move some dirt. Now, I'm not saying this thing is gonna work, and I'm not saying it's not gonna work. It should work. We're just demoing it to see, because a wise man named Doug O. Larson, in one of the YouTube videos I watched, he said, there are some things that a man can buy that works everywhere you go. But if you're buying something that works in the dirt, always demo it before you even consider buying it. Hopefully there's no more than 4 tires that blow out, and hopefully no wheels fall off and not blow out, because then it's a waste of money if they don't blow out.
From Central City, Kentucky, the home of True Vine Farms, the one and only Farmer King.
Alright, sorry you guys didn't see it, but we just got this thing unfolded and then we folded it back up. So I'm going to be a little transparent with you guys. So we have been blessed to have the opportunity to be able just to demo this machine with no ifs, ands, buts, nothing's connected with it. If we don't want it, we take it back. If we want it, you know, we buy it. But here's the thing, we are demoing this, but we are throwing our money up between buying something like this or buying a vertical tillage tool. And what we want a tillage tool for is to run in the springtime, basically just to fluff, you know, your seed bed and help dry out dirt. We're not trying to do any heavy duty tillage, move a lot of dirt type situation. We just want something to fluff and help with residue management. So that brings me to my, you buy something like this or a vertical tillage tool. Well, something like this is half the price of a vertical tillage tool, but these are old. These are old and outdated, which means they do not make parts for these anymore. But here's your big thing. This is what I talk about really being worn out. Can you guys see how wore that is right in there? That is stuff that they don't make parts for it anymore, so you pretty much just have to put weld in there to fill everything back in. And that is a lot. That's a lot of work, because look how many of these things are on here. But that brings me to my second point. If we decide, no, this Phoenix Harrow is not what we want a vertical tillage tool, go ahead and double your money, at least. So, you're in it, when I say double, I'm talking like a vertical tillage tool, you're looking at $10,000, $15,000, to where this, you know, is half the price. That being said, we're going to demo this, and we're physically going to see how this is going to work, and what we think, how this was going to work for us, and then we'll sort of know which route we want to go, and if we can get a good price on this one, or if we can find another one for a better price and better condition. You know, you gotta be wise with your money here. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna call this a day. It's Sunday afternoon. It's like 7 o'clock right now. I had more stuff I wanted to do, like get that thing completely ready to go and service the disc and, you know, get everything hooked up, get that tractor hooked up to the disc because we're doing some custom work. But it's 7 o'clock and I'm tired. And I gotta go to school tomorrow. So I guess I will see you guys tomorrow. Look at our new project that we have gotten ourselves into. It's a steep and hilly one. And it's probably one of the only things that really, you know, sort of makes us money that we do on the farm. As you can see behind me, we have our solar panels sitting right here. And look how nice and flat and even those things are. And then you look at these solar panels and it's like trying to walk up a wall. So we are putting these panels into our, what we call summertime position. And our wintertime position is a 45-degree angle. And summertime, with I guess how, you know, the solar system works and the sun and the earth and all those nice things they always teach you in science class, I guess that plays a factor. And the sun's higher and it hits the beam, hits the panels, and it's just that they work better that way during the summertime. So we just got done manually turning all of our jacks to make these things at 12 degrees. And basically they sit here and they're gonna make power, and we'll come back in 6 months when it's time for winter time. We'll tilt them back down. But my main concern is these are just trailer jacks, and I feel like the bearings have been used about 3 times now, and I feel like the bearings are going downhill real fast in them. Don't you agree?
I don't know, some of them are a little tight.
So if any of you are familiar with cheap trailer jacks, it's a major concern here.
Yeah, and then we're actually supposed to turn them, what, 4 times a year?
3.
No, winter, fall, summer, spring. But we just do twice.
It's a lot of work.
Well, we haven't seen really any benefit from it. I mean, I'm looking at the solar on a daily basis there, and we're still putting out normally what we put out in the middle of summer, so that's why I wait so long to turn them. And so now I figured it's time, and I guess we can give them a little update on the solar.
What's our update? They're still here?
They're still here, but so this has a lot of different variables in it as far as your out times with chickens. You know, where you're running 21 days or 14 days, and you know, how long were you keeping them, what was the weather like. You know, there's so many variables that affect your power usage. But for 2 years we had 14-day layouts, so we took the previous year, and these numbers aren't exact as far as like down to the penny, but we'd spent like I'd say what, $29,000 in electricity down here before solar. And then last year, a full year of still 14-day layouts, and like I said, the weather plays a big part in it, when you have chickens and all that. So I understand those variables, and that's why I said this isn't exact, but we saved almost $16,000 with the solar last year. So it took that bill down, cut it in half. Now when they sized the solar for the farm, it was based on like 21-day layouts, because when we sized this system, it was several years ago, and we were on 28-day layouts. So 14-day layouts, you're not getting as much of a bill credit because you don't have as much out time. But our layouts are getting a little bit longer, so we may see some better credits on there. So will it pay for itself? Yes. Is it going to take a few years? Yes. If you're interested, get with a reputable company. You got REAP grants now. When we did our REAP grant, we'd already signed the contract. It was 25%. Well, guess what? I think it's 50% now. So, you know, and then you got your federal tax credit. So they can pay for yourself when you're using that much electricity. Do I have it on my house? Nope, because it's not going to pay for itself. But down here, yes, it will. And so, fun fact, which I guess you can put this in the title of your video, is we were trying to refinance this farm when we built this solar all into one. And the bank, which is a very well-known bank to farmers, we won't say their name, but they're well-known, and their appraiser actually appraised our 2 farms lower than what they did 5 years earlier, and would not give us any appraisal credit, I guess, for the solar. Said it was pretty much worthless, that it didn't add any value to the farm. And so we ended up staying with the bank we had, because they help finance the solar, but you had to watch that. They're crafty little bankers, I guess. So yeah, the bank said our solar was worthless.
This is why we would prefer to demo new equipment, because look, we're having to fix this demo in order to take it out to the field to demo it because it was broken.
Are we the only ones that demo 20-year-old equipment?
This is becoming way more difficult than it needs to be to get this one bolt put in, because here we are with the torch and the impact and the grinder and all these tools to get one stinking bolt put in. So this bolt right here is tight and we cannot get it off. So we're gonna heat it up with our good old torch so that way the plate can slide on around and we can put our new bolt in on the other side, and then it should be good, right? That is the plan. Now the first plan was just to put the bolt in the hole and tighten it up, and you can see how that went, so I wouldn't be surprised if this plan doesn't work either. Look how much better that went, just heating the bolt up, and it just came right off like it was nothing. Look at it. It's all fixed now. Hallelujah. There ain't much excitement now. I mean, you put a bolt in. Took an hour to put a bolt in. Total of trying to get the bolt in, but it's okay. I'm just going to be transparent with you guys. We've been fiddling all day today. So, since about April 15th, there was a window between like the 1st of March or end of March and April 15th, and it was dry. We got our field spray. We were ready to start planting. We got all our beans in the ground. People were planting in the end of March, which is sort of unheard of around here, unless it's just an odd year. And then probably about the April 15th mark, bam, rain has turned on, and it has not shut off. And today is May 17th, and nobody around here has had a window yet to even get in the field to do anything. It's been raining all the time. So we're looking at some, probably, I wouldn't doubt we're looking at June planted corn. And that's just how cookies crumbled this year. But I had to do some work on my lawnmower, and then we've greased the disc, and you know, that's about it, because we're sort of running out of things to work on because we ain't been in the field to break anything to work on it anymore. And it's too wet to do anything outside really, so you're sort of limited to in the shop, and it's just one of those things. You're running out of things to do. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope they enjoy it. Remember, faith, family, farm. See you in the next one.